Manchester Moll. Written by Emma Hornby. Read by Julia Franklin. The moral right of the author has been asserted. Many a good tussle have I had with other classes of criminals, but I would rather face the worst of these than a scuttler. Jerome Caminada, Manchester Detective. Chapter 1. Dragging her scrap of the itchy blanket from beneath her sister Sissy's skinny frame, Moll Chambers frowned curiously. She had that feeling again, low in her tummy. Why, she wasn't sure. She could never put her finger on it. She wasn't afraid, no. Of her ma'am? Well, sometimes, a little, but she never showed it. And ma'am knew, if she lifted her fist to her, Moll wouldn't stand for it like the others. No, it wasn't exactly fear. The only sensation she could liken it to was when, as a child, she, Sissy and their brother Beau got drunk on their mother's gin and stole Mr. Crockett's horse from his yard. They'd ridden it, much to the amusement of following urchins, through the cobbled streets, singing and shouting greetings to passers-by. Turning into Jersey Street's broad thoroughfare, the horse shied suddenly when a dog ran across its path, and Moll, sat nearest its rump, had fallen backwards. Those moments suspended mid-air seemed to last minutes rather than seconds, and she'd never forgotten that tumbling feeling in the pit of her stomach before she hit the hard flagstones. That's what she felt now, always felt, when the first bawdy notes drifted down the street, like her insides had dropped to meet her toes. A noise like iron striking iron punctured the stuffy room. Her father's cough. With a quiet growl of irritation, Moll kicked back the blanket, and standing in her cotton shift, shook the creases from her navy blue skirts, dressed quickly, and stomped to the window. She could just make out a dark figure weaving its way down Blossom Street, and was in no doubt who it was, when, again, their singing rang out to pierce every corner of her world. She shook her head. Davy Preston's handiwork, no doubt. Bastard! Surely he must know how father was. "Is that your mum come home, our Moll?" "Aye, I best collect her afore she wakens her Stodding Street." "Good lass," her father murmured as she slipped past, and her anger mounted. Snatching a shawl from a nail in the wall, she threw it over her shoulders and hurried to the front door. Sickly light from the street lamps spewed across the tumble-down road, illuminating the filth, and in her barefoot state she chose her step carefully. The balmy night still carried the stink that the night soil men had left in their wake, but the noise, louder now she was but feet away, poisoned the air more. "And young Willie West did whisper to me, meet me at noon, 'neath the old apple tree." "Ma'am!" Moll hissed, quickening her step. "Christ's sake!" "And meet him, did I? Just like I'd been told. But 5 minutes in, he grow ever so bold." "Quiet, ma'am!" Taking her arm, Moll made to steer her to their door. But her mother, hat askew over one eye, hooted with laughter, grabbed Moll's wrists and dragged her in a stumbling dance across the pavement. "Willie, you bugger, release me, I prayed, yet secretly liking where his hand had strayed." "Right, that's it. Get in the bloody house, ma'am, or so help me." "Here, shut the rotten trap, and let honest folk catch some kip. Knock a bleating up, or I'll be doing his rounds shortly." Moll whipped around and squinted at the bedroom window of number 10, where a woman in her middle years was leaning out. "All right, Mrs. Coombs, I'm getting her in." "Hurry up about it, disgraceful doxy. She wants carting to the asylum, she does." Despite her embarrassment, love and loyalty lifted Moll's chin.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?